Did you know crochet has been loved around the world for generations, but its true beginning is still a mystery? No one actually knows exactly where crochet began. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? Crochet has been around for generations. Millions of people around the world know how to do it. Yet, if you ask historians who invented crochet, the honest answer would be, we don't know. Every time someone picks up a crochet hook, they are continuing a tradition that has traveled across countries, cultures, and centuries. A simple strand of yarn becomes a blanket. A small loop becomes a sweater. A single stitch becomes something meaningful. But where did this beautiful craft begin? Who picked up the first hook? Today, we're going back hundreds of years to uncover one of the biggest mysteries in the fiber arts world. Along the way, you'll discover why crochet's origin is still debated today. Welcome to Did You Know? Imagine living hundreds of years ago. Imagine a world before craft stores, before online tutorials, no colorful walls of yarn to choose from, before patterns could be downloaded instantly. If someone wanted to create something beautiful, they had to learn from another person, a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, a friend. If you wanted warm clothing or blankets, someone had to make them by hand. Handcrafts were passed down through conversations and demonstrations. People worked with what they had around them: thread, fibers, and simple tools to create clothing, decorations, and items that their families needed. Somewhere along this long history of handmade traditions, a new technique began to appear. People across Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and South America were already creating beautiful textiles. They knitted, they wove, they embroidered, they tied decorative knots. But then, somewhere in history, someone picked up a single hooked tool and began pulling one loop through another. That simple idea would eventually become what we know today as crochet. Here's where the mystery begins. Unlike knitting, which has surviving examples dating back many centuries, crochet leaves almost no clear historical trail. The stitches don't survive as well, and written records are scarce. Some historians believe that crochet may have evolved from an old embroidery technique known as tambour embroidery, where a tiny hook was used to pull thread through fabric to create chain stitches. Others think crochet developed independently from traditional handcrafts practiced in different parts of the world. The truth is, a technique built around one simple idea: pulling loops of thread through other loops to create fabric. The idea would eventually become crochet. Unlike some crafts with clear historical records, crochet's exact origin is difficult to identify. No one has found the single moment when crochet was invented. There's no single person we can point to and say they invented crochet. There's no official birth date. Instead, crochet appears to have developed gradually from earlier textile techniques. Historians believe crochet may have connections to older forms of needlework. Over time, these movements evolved. The hook became a tool for creating fabric itself, not just for decorating it. A new craft was born. One reason crochet's history is so fascinating is that many cultures had their own traditions of working with fibers. Across the world, people created beautiful textiles using different methods: weaving, embroidery, knitting, knotting, lace making. Each tradition influenced the next. Crochet did not appear in isolation. It grew from centuries of human creativity and the desire to turn simple materials into something useful and beautiful. By the 1800s, crochet began gaining popularity, especially in Europe. One country played a major role in making crochet famous: Ireland. This became one of the most important chapters in crochet history. During the Great Famine, many families faced extreme hardship. Crochet lace became more than a creative activity. It became a way for people to earn money and support their families. Entire families worked together creating delicate lace pieces that were sold throughout Europe. What had once been a simple handcraft became a source of hope for countless people. Irish crochet lace became famous for its incredible detail: flowers, leaves, nature inspired designs, intricate patterns. What began as a practical skill became a respected art form. Irish crochet was admired throughout Europe and helped spread crochet's popularity around the world. As crochet spread, patterns were printed, published, and craft magazines started becoming more common. For the first time, crochet knowledge could travel farther. People across England and France, Germany, and eventually North America were learning the craft. By the early 1900s, crochet had found its way into homes around the world. A person didn't have to live near an experienced crocheter. They could open a book or magazine and learn a new design. Crochet patterns began appearing for lace, clothing, tablecloths, blankets, home decor, accessories. The craft moved from personal tradition into a shared art form. Crochet traveled across generations. Think about that journey. A person in the 1800s creates a lace design. Someone learns it, someone else teaches it. A pattern is written down. Years later, another person discovers it. The same basic movements continue. The same connection between hands, yarn, and creativity. That is one of the beautiful things about crochet. Every crocheter is part of a much larger story. And today, crochet has evolved into plushies and sweaters and bags, home decor, toys, and artwork that would probably amaze those earlier makers. What's incredible is that although styles have changed, the basic movement hasn't. Every crochet project today is still made one loop at a time, just as it was generations ago. Think about that for a moment. When you crochet today, you're participating in a tradition whose exact beginning remains one of history's great little mysteries. Technology has changed how we learn, but the heart of crochet remains the same. One person, one hook, one strand of yarn, one stitch at a time. Perhaps the most fascinating part of crochet's history is that we may never know exactly where the first crochet stitch was made, but maybe that mystery is part of what makes it special. Crochet does not belong to one person, one country, or even one generation. It belongs to everyone who has ever picked up a hook and created something with their own hands. Here's one more thing that many people don't know. Even after centuries of innovation, there is still no machine that can truly replicate hand crochet. Every genuine crocheted item still requires human hands. That's one reason handmade crochet remains so special. So, did you know one of the world's most beloved crafts has an origin that historians still can't fully explain? Maybe that's part of its magic. Crochet doesn't belong to one inventor. It belongs to generations of makers who passed the craft from one pair of hands to the next. And now, those hands might be yours. Despite not knowing exactly where it began, we know where it has gone. It has connected, generations and traveled across oceans. It has brought comfort, creativity, and countless joy to millions of people. Every stitch we make today carries a little piece of that history forward. Thank you for joining me for today's edition of Did You Know? If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden story from the world of crochet and fiber arts, I'd love for you to join me next time as we explore another fascinating piece of fiber arts history. Until then, keep creating, keep learning, and keep those stitches going. Remember, the next stitch you make is part of a story that began long before us.